Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Real Talk. I'm Aaron Miller.
I'm Andrew Vick.
And this week on What's Poppin', we had some other things planned, but due to last-minute events of what has happened this week, we've kind of decided to make What's Poppin' this week a little bit more of a choking tribute that we don't really want to talk about at all. It's really sad what happened. I choked up about it.
The thing we never thought would happen, and it did, unfortunately.
What happened was, ladies and gentlemen, is that Stan Lee died at 95 on Monday. He was born in 1922 and died on Monday, November 12th of 2018.
Such a sad day, you know.
You think the man would have left or lived forever, but he didn't. And you think he
I remember
left
reading
forever.
like a quote from Kevin Feige that was like, I did think of it logically and I knew it would happen, but a part of me always thought he'd be immortal.
Yeah.
I think that's just
that.
the general consensus with Stan Lee, and nobody thought this would happen.
It's crazy that this is happening. Like it just seemed like, you know, he just did a cameo in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Next thing you know, I can't believe I just did that. We're just gonna forget that I just did the snap thing and move on. Peter
Parker, I don't feel so good.
Due to recent events as well, we couldn't really get together something, you know, this big amount of magnitude together. So we went searching and we found one that was really good to kind of leave a tribute for Stan Lee. The guy is known on YouTube as Heart of Champions. He did a great job. There's some quotes in there from Stan Lee that he's saying throughout all these videos that just really listen to the messages that Stan Lee is telling you. We'll be more, after this package, of course, talking more about it. But here, have a look at it.
I'm doing what I enjoy doing. It's like other men like to play golf, so they play golf every chance they can. So you don't say to them, how come you're playing golf today? You played last week. It was the same with me. To me, it is such fun creating characters, writing stories, even doing interviews, even though I can't hear most of what the guy says to me. But it's an exciting life, and when you do something that you know the fans seem to enjoy, that gives you such satisfaction, you don't want to stop. There was one time, and I don't even remember, it might have been the Fantastic Four or some other book. We had a story that I thought wasn't that good, but we were stuck with it. We had to send it out. There was the due date. I didn't have time to do it over. And on the cover, I wrote a little note. I don't remember the exact words, but something like, hey kids, I've got to admit, this isn't the best story we've ever done. But we've given you so many good ones before, we think you owe it to us to buy this one also. Everybody thought I was crazy, you know. That book sold better than most of the others in that period. And I got a ton of mail saying, you guys are great. Nobody else would have written anything like that. I got this great idea. I want to call him Spider-Man, and he's a teenager. So I gave him the idea, and he said, Stan, that is the worst idea I have ever heard. He said, first of all, people hate spiders. You can't call a hero Spider-Man. Secondly, he said, he can't be a teenager. Teenagers are only sidekicks. And finally, he can't have personal problems. Don't you know what a superhero is? So he wouldn't let me do it. One day we had a book we were going to kill called Amazing Fantasy. When you're going to do the last issue, nobody cares what you put in it. Just to get it out of my system, I put Spider-Man in the book, and we sold it. And it was a bestseller. So my publisher called me in a couple weeks later and said, Stan, you remember that character, Spider-Man, that you and I liked so much? Why don't you do a series of it? And that's how Spidey was born.
Do you have a specific target audience?
Oh, just anybody who can read, anybody who's literate. It used to be, again, that comics were just for little kids. Or they were thought to be for little kids.
But that's changed.
Yeah. With Marvel, because we started directing Marvel at ourselves, really. The theory was we're going to write the kind of stories we would enjoy reading, you see. And I didn't know if it would work or not, but it worked better than anybody expected because we grabbed a lot of readers who were much older, who liked the kind of things that we liked, but we didn't lose the young kids. So we find the best formula, if you call it that, is we don't try to write for any audience. We try to write stories we would enjoy, And apparently there are enough people in the world who have the same tastes. I hate to say that. I'd like to think my taste was far better, but apparently everybody must have pretty much the same taste because the books sell pretty well.
If you do a good movie, a good television series, anything good, you'll get the audience. There's never a chance to worry. People want entertainment. People want adventure stories. They just want them to be good. I'd like to think of myself as an entertainer. I feel if I can entertain people in any way, it's very gratifying. Because it's a funny thing. Years ago, I used to feel somewhat embarrassed that I was writing comics. I felt there are men building bridges and working in laboratories on cures for illness and doing real things, and I'm writing these comic books. But over the years, I've learned how much joy these comic books have brought to people. And I began to realize that entertainment is very important in people's lives. Most people, almost everybody, have lives that have problems and troubles and things to worry about. And if you can entertain somebody, take his or her mind off the things that would normally be bothering them, that's a good thing to do. So I like to think of myself as an entertainer, somebody who offers a little entertainment to people in whatever form it may be. Mostly, in my case, it had been comic books.
So there you have it. There's a little bit of tribute to the great man Stan.
Such a wonderful video.
Yeah,
I love it.
The guy did a really great job of that. And if you listen to some of the quotes that are in there, the one that really related to me is the fact of it being of, like, you know, when he was a young man, you saw people building skyscrapers and all these other things. It's like, what you do best, just go do it. No matter who it is. I think that's the thing that definitely Stan Lee taught us all, is like, no matter who you are or no matter what you are doing with your life, what you are skilled best at, go for it, do it. And if you can't learn to take those skills and work with it in your life somehow. I know I love movies and I do video editing all the time, and I'm going for teaching. But I'm making sure that I can take these video skills with me in a way that I can teach these kids anything technically, because I've learned so much on a computer, you know?
Right. The one quote that, like, stuck with me the most was sort of the creation of Spider-Man. Like, he's just my most favorite superhero of all time. And just hearing that, like, nobody wanted Spider-Man, this is an awful idea, and just, it became this big success. Like Fantastic Four, X-Men, all these big comic book characters, and they just created like one of the biggest franchises of all time. It's just insane, man.
The biggest thing I can tell anyone is that, like, even not just Stan Lee, even Walt Disney had the same thing with them, with Mickey Mouse and everything. If you have something that you want to go for, don't take one person's opinion when they tell you no. Get back out there, get off of your butt and go out there and go for it. You can't let one person control your life forever. Go for it and achieve it, and you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, but you gotta keep building yourself back up to get back up there and do it again and again and again if you want that. You know, that's something that Stan Lee can definitely tell to everybody, Walt Disney, everybody.
Absolutely.
That's a lesson of life that's really good.
It's truly inspiring, man.
Thanks.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. And with that, we give a good salute to Stan Lee. And we're going to be coming back after this with this episode being all about Harry Potter. And so after this commercial break, we're going to be coming at you with some predictions of the brand new Harry Potter movie coming out this week after this.
Don't go away.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Real Talk. I'm Aaron Miller,
I'm Kaylin Miller.
I'm Andrew Vick.
and we're going to be talking about the brand new movie that I think you guys know about. Andy, do you know?
Is it The Crimes of Gingivitis?
No, that is not it. Kaylin?
The Crimes of Goosebumps.
No. It is the new Fantastic Beasts sequel from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. We now go to Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
No, it's Grindelwald.
Grindelwald. Interesting.
Yes. So, where does this take place within the Harry Potter universe? Well, it takes place in the past before Harry Potter was even born. Last time we knew that Newt Scamander was sent back to London after all the creatures he had released in New York. That's all we know. And, well, we're going to be making some predictions of, well, why is Newt coming back into the picture? What's going on with Grindelwald since he was arrested? I mean, honestly, if this is spoilers to you at this point, it's been out since like 2016. So honestly, go pick it up at this point. You've had your chance. But you have been warned. So otherwise, then we're going to be making some predictions here about the new movie that's coming out this week, and I guess we're going to throw it over to Andy here first of what your predictions are. I know you're excited to really talk about it in a different form of light.
I am really not looking forward to this one. There's sort of like, I feel like the whole Harry Potter like love and respect is sort of gone. Like, I didn't care for the last one after I saw it. Like, I was excited for the first Fantastic Beasts, but then after I saw it, I'm like, okay, I don't need like 7 more, and now we're getting 7 more. And I didn't want 7 more. And to me, this story feels kind of useless, because a big chunk of all of the characters, like, somehow survive all of this. Like, Dumbledore's in this movie. He survives until the Harry Potter series. If you've seen the trailer, there's a girl that transforms into the snake that's known as Nagini.
That's Voldemort's pet.
Yeah, one of the last Horcruxes. She lives all the way to the end. Grindelwald even lives into the Harry Potter series. I checked that. He's in part 1 of the Deathly Hallows in like a flashback scene or something. So like a lot of these characters sort of survive, and
You just want them all to die?
Well, no, I don't want them to die, because really it's sort of like Solo syndrome. Like, I know where these characters are going, so what's the point of even like seeing it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And just all the other side characters who were like not in the Harry Potter series, they're either like going to be like ignored or never mentioned again, or they're going to die, like in Rogue One.
So, with prediction-wise, you already know what's going to happen, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, basically. You just kind of know what's going to happen. Like, if you like started watching the Hobbit trilogy, you already knew where that was kind of going.
Yeah, it's
just
similar
like,
to that in a way.
Sometimes prequels are hard to do, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Kaylin.
Yeah, honestly, the trailer is really cool, and like watching the trailer, like, but it's like perceived as like a cool movie. They're like, oh, I should go see that movie. But honestly, I could like what Andy said. Like, I can already answer all the questions. Like, I know what's gonna happen. Like, and I don't know. To me, it just kind of felt like that like childhood TV show Dragon Tales mixed with Harry Potter, and like it's just a bad mashup, and like I'm just like not having it.
Did you just bring Dragon Tales into Harry Potter?
That
is legit.
Yeah.
That was like my show.
That is the weirdest comparison I've ever
like
heard.
That's what it feels like. When I watched the first Fantastic Beasts movie, I was like, okay, meh, it was fine. Like, okay, he hangs out with a bunch of animals. That's cool. Like, it felt like unfinished, and it just didn't fit. You know what I mean?
The final season of Dragon Tales that was never told.
Well, you guys know what show that is, right? Okay.
Yeah? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I'm not going to say the transferring of the stone scale or whatever the thing that was, and then they all transported there or whatever. Anyways.
But anyways,
moving on.
I'm not particularly looking forward to it, but like, yeah, I'm expecting that it's gonna just be a flat line for me. just not terrible, but not amazing.
All right, so this is where I'm going to come into play here now, and you guys left out on a really important detail. Credence! You guys remember Credence?
What?
Oh, you don't remember that because it was so subtle at the end of the movie of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. You remember he was the guy who turned into the big, morphing, big, blobby thing that was destroying all of New York. He got away at the end of it. He didn't die. So what happened was, here we have Credence by Ezra Miller, or who played him, and he's back. And he's been in little flashes. Notice how I said flashes. He also plays Flash in Justice League. But
you say that like it's a good thing.
Yeah. But there's a little snippet of him getting away, a little wisp of the black stuff getting away at the end of the movie. And so he shows up in the trailer again, so we know Credence survives because they're actually trying to find Credence. So there's a point actually that we don't know about with this, and that's something to think about here is like, what does Grindelwald want with Credence? And on top of that, what does Dumbledore have to do with it? So on top of that, this is where it kind of gets you sucked in now. We know they're going to live, but it's the story that we don't know about within that. That's what makes it anticipating all between this, because there's obviously something going on between Albus Dumbledore, and which I believe we have, played by Jude Law, and we know that him has a relation with Grindelwald, but they say that Newt Scamander has to be the one that does it. So I watched the final trailer this week too, and so this is Newt Scamander as well, played by Eddie Redmayne. But Newt Scamander, and then here's Johnny Depp as well, who's playing Grindelwald. So you got an idea of all these characters here now. So what is the relation between all of this? At the end of the trailer of the last one that I saw, Dumbledore is looking into the mirror. I forget what it's called.
The Mirror of Erised?
Yeah, the Mirror of Erised, of like whatever you desire will see in front of you. So Dumbledore steps in front of the mirror and he sees Grindelwald. So what does that mean? We're going to find out in this movie. So there's another secret. They're trying to find Credence. What is the relationship between Dumbledore and Grindelwald? And why does Newt have to be the one to go against Grindelwald? We know they're all going to survive. But what about the actual story happening at this time? We don't know. And that's something why you guys should definitely go check out Fantastic Beasts.
So Aaron, it sounds like you're excited for this movie.
I'm excited because I will admit, I did not like the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I did not like it. I understand why they did it though, because I feel that it set up the new era. This is a new era of it. So we're gonna look forward to see where this goes. But otherwise,
wow, you just convinced me to go see it.
yeah, I know how to sales pitch it.
All right, Andy.
But after this commercial break here, we're going to be learning a little bit of our Harry Potter ABCs after this. Yeah.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Real Talk. Are you guys ready to learn your ABCs with Harry Potter? I know I am. It's going to be a interesting way of doing it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Harry Potter's ABCs.
A is for B is for
Bloody hell!
Bloody hell.
Oh, bloody hell.
C is for
The Chamber of Secrets.
D is for
Dobby, sir. Dobby the house elf.
E is for
Expecto Patronum!
F is for
Fred, you next.
He's not Fred, I am. Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother.
Oh.
G is for
Gryffindor!
H is for
Harry! I protest! Harry, you put your name in the goblet of fire. Closer!
I is for
I look like my great Aunt Tessie. Smell like my great Aunt Tessie.
J is for
Just trying to diffuse the tension.
K is for
Killer Star! Oh, now I can relax.
L is for
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
M is for
My father will hear about this.
Is that a threat? Professor Rudy! Is that a threat?
N is for
Nimbus 2000.
O is for
Oculus Reparo.
P is for
Platform 9 3/4.
9 3/4. Think you're being funny, do ya?
Q. Q is for
Out of Hogwarts before they can say Quidditch.
R is for
Ronald Weasley!
S is for
Sirius Black, that is.
T is for
Turn to page 394.
U is for V is for
Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldemort.
W is for
Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
X is for
Xenophil is love good. We live just over the hill.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Y is for
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Z is for
Zongo's joke shop.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How could you not love him?
I dare you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education. I dare you to be somebody important. Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star. I dare you to stand up here. To call the shots. To be a role model.
Inspiration, innovator.
To be a teacher.
Think you can change my life?
Make me excited about science like you. Have a career that really means something? Then do it. I dare you. They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Doesn't see race. Love is love.
Hello, everybody. We're on a little bit of a flight right now. You know, we're testing out these new brooms and stuff. Wait a minute. What is going on here? Okay.
What do you mean?
I said brooms. I specifically said brooms. You did. So I don't know what you guys are talking about with this. Like, why can't you guys listen to me when I'm trying to say brooms? So with the brooms, I'm trying to play charades right now. What's going on? Lean. Oh, all of it. Yes, we need to lean. That's what we were supposed to do.
That's
So
right.
okay.
We're flying.
So we're flying, and what's going on here is the fact that you guys, I told you brooms, and you got a shovel. And what exactly is that?
A painting stick.
A painting stick? I specifically said brooms. What is this for a budget? And look, wait a minute. Are we going backwards right now? We're going backwards. We're going backwards right now. We can't have like this the whole time. We can't do that. What type of budget is this? What type of budget is this? I specifically said certain things. Apparently, we don't have the budget to do this.
TV10's going through a budget.
We're going through a budget cut right now, but we're gonna make it work.
I didn't have enough money for flight training.
Yeah, I guess so. So we're gonna work with it, and let's
This
just.
is the Nimbus 01.
Mine is the Nimbus -12.
I'm just Nim.
But we're all flying around here. We're gonna try and have a good time up here. Hopefully, I don't swallow a bug. But Kaylin is with us to have a little bit of a game. Would you care to explain while we're flying up here?
So we're doing 2 Truths and a Lie Harry Potter version. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna give you guys 3 sentences or statements, and you're gonna tell me which one the lie is. All right?
Okay. All right.
And they're all about Harry Potter. Okay.
I'm excited.
I hope so.
All right. All right. The first one. J.K. Rowling wanted to kill off Ron mid-series. Statement number 2. Dumbledore is an Old English word meaning bumblebee. And statement number 3. The actress who played Moaning Myrtle was 25 during the second movie. Okay. Which one is the lie?
I really want to say the Ron Weasley one.
I want to say Dumbledore. I feel Dumbledore.
Really?
Not literally.
Actually, J.K. Rowling did want to kill off Ron.
Really?
So you're
Wow.
wrong. And Dumbledore is an Old English word meaning bumblebee.
So
Moaning Myrtle
is she
was
like
not
30 something
25.
then?
She was 37.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew she was
37 during the
I knew
movie.
she was older. She wasn't a teen
Yeah.
or something. I knew that.
All right, statement number 2. Hagrid was the first character to be cast. J.K. Rowling's favorite house was Gryffindor, and 7 owls in total played Hedwig. Which one is the lie? Which one is the lie?
I want to say it was more than 7 owls.
I don't know about that.
Owls do
What was
live
the
a long
second one
time.
again?
The second one was J.K. Rowling's favorite house was Gryffindor.
I feel like that's a lie. That's
Yeah, I actually want to say that.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
the lie?
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah.
that's
You
a
guys
lie.
are both correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her favorite house was Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah?
I'm a Huff.
Great. All right. J.K. Rowling truly believes in magic. The actor who plays Dudley is named Harry. And Dementors represent depression in the movies.
The actor that name's Dudley is named Harry. I don't think his name is Harry in real life. I don't remember that being.
No way J.K. Rowling believes in magic.
And you are correct. J.K.
Wow.
Rowling
Yeah!
does not believe in magic. She quotes, "This is purely a fantasy world." So she does not believe in her own magic.
Well, I'm out of here.
You get back.
To oblivion. All right.
Get back in your lane.
Yeah, it was staying sky traffic.
What a lovely ride.
Right?
To the DeLorean.
I will turn this thing around.
We're already going backwards, so technically going forward.
I will turn this thing forwards.
All right, statement number 4. Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling have the same birthday. Daniel Radcliffe had only 1 pair of glasses during the whole series, and all of the feasts in the dining hall were real food.
Okay, he had more than
It's
one.
the middle one. I forget what it was.
He had more than 1% of glasses. That would have broke like 3
Oh yeah,
different
the
times.
food wasn't real. The food wasn't real.
You think the food wasn't real?
I think the food wasn't real.
Food
so
was real.
Was it real?
All of it spoiled under the lights of the lighting.
Oh,
What a
well, it's like I
waste.
knew,
Didn't need any of it.
I knew it was like CGI when it appeared, but like the food, like that actually Ron was eating was real. I thought, or something like that.
Did he eat rotten food?
Daniel Radcliffe had 160 pairs of glasses through the
Wow.
series. Yeah, lots of glasses. All right, so the 5th and final statements.
Yes.
The T in Voldemort is silent. Michael Jackson wanted to make a musical from Harry Potter, but Rowling turned it down.
How do you moonwalk in
I
the sky?
broom walked.
Broom walked. And Daniel got praised at school for playing Harry Potter.
Okay, let me think.
You know.
Which one is
What was the middle one again?
Michael Jackson wanted to make a musical from Harry Potter, but got turned down.
No, that was Spider-Man.
Yeah, I want to say it's the Michael Jackson one that's false.
He did want to make a
What?
musical. Yep.
I would have seen that.
That would have been insane.
That would have been awesome. Like, Oculus Reparo. Like, you know, like.
Nope, J.K. Rowling turned it down.
Awesome.
That sounds awful.
And the T in Voldemort is silent, actually.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
Voldemort.
Yeah. So Daniel did not get praised at school for playing Harry Potter. He actually got horribly bullied.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
How
Wow.
do you do that?
That's absurd.
I know.
It's outrageous. It's
All right,
unfair.
guys. Those are all the questions that I have. Overall, good job.
Yeah.
You know the basis of Harry Potter.
I do.
But
I
there
win.
were a few trick questions in there.
It led to some good discussions that I didn't actually know about at all. I was like, what? So thank you, Caitlin, for sharing that wonderful information.
Yes.
By the way,
we can continue our flight.
where are we going exactly?
Are we landing soon? My back is starting to hurt.
I agree. I'm getting a wedgie.
Well, we're going backwards.
Well, I guess while we're continuing our flight here, one thing that I wanted to notice was the fact of it being that now that we're look at that.
We've landed.
Hey, we've landed. Look at that. That's great. Okay, thank goodness. So while we're here in the real talk land of misopportunities, no. Well,
we landed in the studio.
I guess so.
We meant to do that.
We did. That was our goal all along. So what we're going to be doing here is pretty much ending it up here by quickly recommending our favorite Harry Potter movie. And what do you guys think of that then?
Your favorite Harry Potter
Yeah,
movies?
what is your favorite Harry Potter movie if you guys were to think of it? We're going back to the sky. Oh, and we're back to the sky.
Back on the
Whoa! It's crazy how this
The winds are crazy
It's
today.
truly magical, this show. You don't know where we're going to end up. It's great. Yeah, I've made sure we had a loop on that, I thought, but I guess not. All right, so.
This guy got canceled.
The sky was canceled.
And that just concludes the fact that we definitely have a low budget with this. So.
Talking
Really?
about.
Meh. Can
No,
you
he's
just,
gonna fall
He
off.
won't fall. He won't fall. He's
fall.
fine. Can I please let me see this. I need to show this.
No.
We need to.
Ah!
Hey, it did come through. Look at that. See, look at that shovel. He was flying a shovel. It's absolutely horrible. Okay.
Andy needs to come back into the sky with us.
He'll get up here and back here in a second.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So
He fell out of the sky.
if we
animal.
were to recommend our favorite Harry Potter movie, what would it be then?
Andy?
Definitely Order of the Phoenix. I feel like it's definitely the best out of
There we
all
go.
of them.
There we go.
Like-
That's a good one.
Harry finally faces some challenges and he has to take the whole role of leader, which he's pretty much never done before. And all the action is great. The actors were pretty good.
That's good.
And it's pretty much just the best out of all of them, I believe.
I agree with that.
We are the most professional people here at
Oh yeah.
TV10,
Yeah.
clearly. My favorite Harry Potter movie is definitely the second one, Chamber of Secrets. I feel like we really see Dumbledore's true powers in that movie. I feel like we didn't really see him that much in the first one, and he finally comes out when he sends in his bird, the Phoenix, into the Chamber of Secrets to save Harry. So I feel like we really get to know Dumbledore in that way and know that he's there for Harry and that he has like the best of intentions, and it kind of sets up the fact that Dumbledore is going to be there for Harry through his entire school life. So
It builds that bond with Dumbledore.
Aaron,
Builds
did your
that
batteries
bond.
die?
No, I wanted to grab a snack down below, so I went and grabbed a snack real quick.
all right,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you get some Bernie Bots over flavor beans?
Yes, I did.
Good choice.
But my favorite movie then, out of the Harry Potter series, is definitely got to be Prisoner of Azkaban. It was the first one out of the series that took like a different look to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it had like a
Came
different.
like the first dark one.
It was more darker, yeah, and I thought that was fantastic how they did that. So definitely for me, Prisoner of Azkaban. It shows that Harry's not alone. I'm being prodded right now with a painter stick. But yeah, those were our quick recommends for Harry Potter.
You could pay attention to them through all the background.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna be wrapping it up here. I'm Aaron Miller.
I'm Kaylin Miller.
I'm Andrew Vick.
And we hope you guys have enjoyed the Harry Potter special here. And again, Excelsior, Stanley.
Excelsior.
Bye.
Have a great night, everyone.
Ooh, Quidditch.